Hello, in this project we're going to make a setting or set for our puppet. We're going to work to a scale of 1 to 10 because the puppet is about 18 centimetres tall. We're going to use cardboard as our basic raw material and we're going to use some very simple tools. We'll go through the process step by step. I really enjoy making sets for puppet films and I hope you will too. So in order to get started we need some basic tools. Hopefully the high street, and particularly the pound shop, should be able to supply all of these tools. These craft knives are sometimes called box cutters. As with all knives, you have to be very careful. Please don't cut yourself. And with this style of knife, you can remove the back and snap off the blade in order to reveal a sharp blade underneath. We're going to use a lot of this clear all-purpose glue. You'll also find that the 2-inch gaffer tape comes in really handy. Most pound shops will sell you one of these little heat glue guns and they take glue sticks. You put the glue stick in the back, you plug it in and it heats up, and when we squeeze the trigger it delivers molten glue. Be careful not to burn yourself with this. I've burnt myself quite often and believe me, it's not much fun. You're going to need some emulsion paint, ideally white or grey. You can either buy little match pots or maybe invest in a big tub. Obviously we'll also need a paintbrush. This piece of equipment is called a grout gun. When I squeeze the trigger it pushes the plunger and that will squeeze the glue out of the cartridge. So in order to use it you press the button here, pull back the plunger, and then we need to insert the cartridge. You cut the tip off and cut the tip off this nozzle, screw on the nozzle, then insert it in the cartridge gun and start gently squeezing the trigger until you feel resistance, and that means that the plunger is now against the back of the cartridge. By slowly squeezing the trigger you will deliver a certain amount of grout, as it's called, from the tip, and we use this to fill in all the gaps on the set. To help us to design our set, it's a good idea to start with a little bit of picture research. So go onto the internet, have a look around and grab any images that you find inspiring. Don't overthink it, just go with your instincts. If you have access to a printer, make hard copies and then stick them together to create something called a mood board. If you don't have access to a printer, then maybe make a collage on the computer. The mood board is designed to inspire you. You draw elements from each of these pictures and combine them into your own vision. For my set, I'm going to try to build a version of Dr. Frankenstein's laboratory, so I've collected lots of Gothic and steampunk imagery. The first task is to paint some of the cardboard white. This undercoat will prevent the cardboard from buckling later on. We're going to design and build a set for puppet animation. The first job is for you to decide on the location. What kind of a set do you want to make? And then to help you design it, you need to do some picture research. Stick your inspiring pictures together and make a mood board. Then collect some cardboard boxes. Now it's off to the pound shop to buy your basic toolkit, and we've tried to keep this as simple as possible. Finally, I'd like you to paint some of your cardboard with the emulsion paint. Best of luck!